welcome to Fab Friday. So I'm showing you here all of the products that I'm going to be using today. All of Spiegel Mom Scraps products, and then some products from my stash kit this month. I am a little bit sad. This is going to be my last Fab Friday video for Spiegel Mom Scraps. I am staying on the team, but I'm moving over and I'm going to be working on the Instagram account. So that's going to be super fun. So what I decided to do here is a little technique with the Oh Say Can You See colorings. And this technique is not for the faint of heart because yes, I just took the lid off of the bottle and I'm putting little kind of pools on my paper, my background paper. This paper is from the Pier by Crepe Paper. And I am spreading it around with a gift card. Well, not a gift card, I think it's like a rewards card or something. But I love how this looks. I think it looks like water a little bit. Now, if I was going to do, well, I am going to do this again because I think it looks really awesome. But I think next time this is a technique that does need some gesso. My paper did warp quite a bit. But the good news is I did it. So now you know for next time if you want to try this technique, just make sure you put a little bit of gesso down the center of your page. And I did make it work even without the gesso and even with it warping, but I think definitely next time I would put, this is one technique. I know I'm like the anti-gesso girl, but I really feel like this technique could benefit. So if I did it again, I would definitely put something down on the paper. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to let that background dry and I'm going to cut, so I'm going to measure on my paper these little strips of pattern paper. This is from all different collections. I think it's all Crepe Paper and there's one Echo Park paper. So what I'm wanting to do is just I want 2 below my photo, 2 above my photo, and I don't remember the widths. I know my photo is 3 by 5, so I know that the paper is about 5 inches wide, but I don't know how tall I made them. And so now I'm going to go ahead and keep cutting paper, and I'm going to do a matte and an inside piece, just like this, and I went ahead and inked everything up with Vintage Photo Distress ink. And now I'm going to kind of embellish and look at each of these blocks of paper as their own kind of separate card or separate place. I kind of went through and did it almost like I would create a Project Life card, just different dimensions, if that makes sense. So I'm adding some felt cork and some felt cloud, not felt cork, that's silly, felt cloud and cork cloud. And this is a cut apart sheet from the 6x6 paper pad. And then the 2, hold on one second, be right back. Okay, mom life, right? So the 2 pieces of sequins that I'm going to use, the 2 sequin mixes I'm going to use is the chocolate truffle and strawberry bubblegum. I wanted very much to pull some copper into this layout, and this is one of my favorite things to do with sequins. So sequins come in so many colors and styles, and you can color match them easily with just about any collection or anything. So for example, these copper words, these are actually from a fall collection called Warm and Cozy by Jen Hadfield from this past fall, but I wanted this relax and it was coppery. And so to be able to use that relax and pull the copper in, I'm going to use the copper sequins from the Chocolate Truffle collection. And the other great thing about this is, you know how sometimes there'll be colors in your pictures or colors in your embellishments that you want to bring out, but there isn't a lot of elements. I know a really great example of this is in Chamel's new collection, Little by Little. There's this gorgeous lavendery purple, but there's not a ton of purple throughout the collection. So if you wanted to pull in more purple, with, you know, the few embellishments from the collection and then more purple. The easiest and coolest way to do this is to add sequins in that light purple. And I know there's some in the shop that match, and I know that there are, you know, that you could easily find sequins to match. So when you have a color in a collection that's just little bits, but you want to pull it out a little bit more in your layout, great idea to use sequins. So I'm just continuing on here with each of these little panels. That's what we'll call them, panels. Each of the little panels that are going to go down the center part of my layout. And I'm just adding cork clouds and felt clouds and my copper sequins, some of the sequins from the strawberry bubblegum, just having fun. I grabbed these thinner pop dots from my stash, and I'm lifting up little pieces of the layout of the Relax and adding it underneath. And then I am going ahead and like putting those panels together to make sure that all together they look really good and cohesive. I wanted to add just a little bit to my photos, so I'm going to do that by pulling these tags in on the side and then these cute little stickers, which are also from the Pure collection. Now, I have some chipboard from the Pure, and for whatever reason, when I created this layout, I decided that the perfect place to put this chipboard, these chipboard sheets, 12 by 12 chipboard sheets, was on my lap, where you can't see them. I don't know why. I guess I wasn't being very video camera conscious while I was making this layout, because I popped this chipboard, that 12 by 12 chipboard sheet on my lap, and I'm continuing to refer to it because I wanted to use up some of this older chipboard. And you'll see me like magically pull chipboard pieces out of thin air apparently, because I'm pulling them off of the chipboard sheet that is sitting on my lap. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure you can't get this chipboard anymore. I would be shocked to learn that you could get this chipboard somewhere, because it's a good 3 years old, maybe even older. It's the chipboard sheets from the Pure collection, also from Crepe Paper. So we are really using up some stash on this layout. Lots of pieces from that Pure collection. So now I have all of these laid out, and I'm just looking to see, what do we need? Do I have good visual triangles between the panels? Do I have an evenly spaced nice amount of sequins? If I have chipboard on one piece, do I have chipboard on at least one other piece? Different things like this. I love how this bottom card turns out. I love that little pop of pink that I added. I love the fact that even though this is a summery layout, there's no ice cream in it, but I totally put the ice cream cone on because it's an ice cream cone and it's gorgeous. And it's a floral ice cream cone, which in and of itself is super whimsical, right? So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to back my paper, because you see, like, definitely gesso next time, because we're totally going to do this again. I went ahead and backed my paper with just some white basil cardstock from my stash. Basil, you know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to set up and put all of my lovely panels down. First, I'm going to add some sequins, apparently. And I don't know why, but my fuzzy head ended up here while I was putting the panels down. Probably because I didn't want to get my T-square ruler out, because that would be too easy. I'd rather put my head over the camera and, you know, again, along with the chipboard on my lap. I was not being very video savvy this video. I was just creating. So I added these 2 different colors of twine to my tags, and then I'm just making a little line, a little curly Q line of Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, and twirling the little tails from my tags around. I do this a lot. It's like one of my very favorite things to do. I love curly, twiny tails on tags. I just love it. I think it's so cute, and so it's such a fun thing to do. And it's a great little fun embellishment to add to boy pages, because it's like a little girly, but not super girly, and it totally works. I love to do it. So now I'm going to throw sequins on my page, which if you watch a lot, you know I love to throw sequins. So I'm just sprinkling them up at the top, down at the bottom, and I'm so not going to make you watch me adhere them all down, so no worries. In fact, what I did was I got them all the way I wanted, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim the twine from my tags And then I actually glued all these little sequins down off camera. So yeah, you're welcome. I just want to take a minute here and say thank you. Thank you to all of my subscribers, both on my channel and the Spiegel Mom Scraps channel, who watch my videos, who leave me such nice comments. Thank you to all of the subscribers, all the commenters. You guys make everything worthwhile what we do, those comments and those things those lovely things that you say. So this was my completed layouts. Have a wonderful Fab Friday, and I will see you on IG. Bye!